Here we go. Let's go over the movie circle. The movie begins with people waking up confused and scared in a dark room standing in a circle around a strange device on the floor. They quickly realize they cannot move without severe consequences. One person tries to move, and another warns them to stop moving and reveals that someone has already died from making a mistake. Tension rises as they attempt to understand their situation. Panic ensues as participants start questioning each other and trying to figure out where they are. Their shouts are echoed with confusion and desperation. Multiple voices rise, calling for help and trying to calm others down. It becomes clear that no one has any answers. Someone points out that another participant has died. The group begins to fear the unseen consequences lurking around them and starts trying to comprehend who or what is controlling their fate. Participants notice that any movement or touching can have dire outcomes. They realize they must stand still and not lift their feet or touch anyone. Tension peaks as they notice lights on the floor reacting to their movements, hinting at a gruesome connection between their actions and the machine in the middle. The group slowly discovers that each person can only see their own light when they move. This revelation adds to their growing sense of dread and confusion. The realization hits them that somehow their hand movements might be choosing who dies. Desperation seeps in as they try to absorb this horrifying truth. A loud argument breaks out as participants accuse each other, leading to another fatality. Chaos escalates as they argue over who might be controlling the votes. Another vote passes, and the survivors realize they are indeed voting on who gets eliminated next. Panic and paranoia grip them tighter. Some participants suggest voting for already deceased individuals to buy more time, but the idea is quickly proven futile. Participants discuss strategies, debating whom to target next, revealing characteristics and making desperate attempts to form alliances. Despite their efforts to abstain, someone consistently casts votes. This reveals the futility in trying to avoid participation. One participant reveals a crucial flaw in their logic. If they don't vote, the system votes independently. This reinforces the notion of an inescapable cycle. Desperate to avoid the inevitable, participants consider volunteering their own lives. This suggests that a semblance of morality still exists among some of them. An older participant explains his reason for volunteering, invoking thoughts of sacrifice and the moral high ground amidst chaos. Some argue in favor of eliminating the elderly first to buy time, citing the pragmatic logic of natural death sequence. As tension grows, participants bring up their personal lives and moral standings in an attempt to justify why they should be spared. A dramatic and emotional moment occurs as a participant forcibly sacrifices herself, seeking peace and forgiveness. Questions about who they truly are and what decisions have led them here gnaw at the participants, adding another layer of complexity to their choices. With pure suspicion, participants start airing their grievances, bringing up moral, ethical, and even legal standings from their past. Panic-driven conversations lead to accusations of hidden agendas and deceit among participants. Trust deteriorates rapidly. A participant's breakdown introduces the truth about a fabricated story, shifting the balance of trust and power once more. Morality becomes the center stage as participants debate the value of life based on familial roles and personal achievements. An ultimatum scenario is proposed, forcing participants into corners where moral and ethical decisions could determine their fate. Desperation forces participants to discuss their personal lives in stark honesty, revealing each one's backstory and adding layers to their motives. Participants working to protect themselves strategize a group voting system in an effort to avoid individual elimination. A significant reveal occurs as participants discuss the rules that govern their voting system, leading to a chilling revelation about the endgame. A touching scene unfolds as one participant sacrifices himself for the pregnant woman, shedding light on the complex human emotions amidst chaos. A strategic decision is made to protect the remaining two, a child and a pregnant woman, placing them outside the deadly spotlight for a short while. Accusations flare up and people reveal their vulnerabilities and secrets, shedding more light on their personal histories and individual worth. The participants face crucial decisions, each evaluating the personal value of remaining human lives in response to the majority rule. The climactic moment of reckoning occurs as the final participants are forced to confront their own morality and survival instincts, a critical juncture where the final victim understands the reason behind the outcomes. There's a somber reflection on the purpose and lessons drawn from the horrific experience. As the machine shuts down, the last standing participant finds himself alone, contemplating the aftermath and the weight of being the sole survivor. Conclusion. As the final moments play out, it's abundantly clear. This was an experiment in human morality, survival, and the inherent darkness within.